Hello everyone and welcome to the unboxing of this mini little kit that I have right here. It's called Mr. Maker's Mini Makes. Now as you can see, I have all these right here too. So you've got the small ones and then you've got the big ones as well. This one over here is what we have, the sock puppet. This one is robot masks. So you get you can make 4 robot masks over here, as you can see over here. You got robot masks, you got a number of robots you can make masks from. What we have right here is a collage of animal kits, which means you can make a fish, you can make a butterfly, you can make a bird, and you basically make 3 things in here. Okay, so whatever kit you have, if you have this one, if you have this one, then you probably will get to make 3 or 4. We move on to this one. This one over here is animal masks. Now I know how you children love your animals. Some of them love tiger, some of them love giraffe, and you people out there, I know you love the zebra too. So, like I said, you can make 3 masks from here. You get your sketch pens, you get your sparkly kit, you get your glue stick, and we have the last but not the least, the sock puppet. Now you can make 2 of these sock puppets over here. You get your socks inside there, you get the little pom-pom balls and the googly eyes. I'm going to keep all of this aside and I'm going to open one of them and show you how you can make it. Also, don't forget kids, this is just some that I have right here. There's a whole bunch of kits that you can get available. So we're going to keep, and how can I forget this little guy? He's a little giraffe. You get the circles for his body. You get this crimped paper inside, this yellow paper there, to make the entire skeleton of the giraffe. And you get instructions too, which tell you how to make what is inside the box. What I'm going to make for you right here is this little mini kit, which has got these beautiful flower stickers. We've got the heart sticker here, and like always, my favorite part, unboxing what is inside. Let's take this out gently, keep the box one side, you don't want to mess up the place. There you go. So basically the covering that you get is your instructions. If you can see right here, they tell you everything, how to make it, what you want to need, what designs you can make, so on and so forth. So we're going to keep this aside. So don't throw out this covering, because underneath the covering lies your instructions. Keep this carefully aside. What you get is you get 3 buttons. So what you have right here is a foam heart, and you've got 2 cutouts of cloth material type heart. Then you've got your flower. You've got the same 2 cutouts of cloth flowers in there. Then you've got these, so you can use either this and this, or probably with this inside. However you want to match that up. And you've got this. You can pair this little flower with this one probably. Something like that. And then you can stick this like this. We're going to show you all of this in just a bit. So I'm going to start off with a flower. And well, not to forget, you get these. Now, don't throw this out, don't think these are covers. These are what you want is your badge. Can you see this? So you can put it in your pocket and you stick your final product on this after it is done. So you have 3 badges, you want to keep them aside over here, and you have a glue stick. Now first things first, you take your big flower over here, and you just want to place them before you actually stick it and make it permanent, because then if you don't like something, you can probably change it. So I am liking how this looks. Just move it a little bit here. You want to center everything properly. And then remember these 3 little buttons you have right here. Comes in a convenient little plastic pouch. Now, since we are using bright colors, you want to take a bright yellow button. Just stick it on over there. So this is how your flower is going to look by the end of everything. Now we move to sticking the flower. Okay. Glue stick over there, and remember, this is going to get your hands messy, but we like to create a mess because we are creative. Just put few drops, just tilt it there so you can see better. Just put a few drops here. You don't need to cover the entire surface. A little bit should be fine. Turn it upside down. Stick it at the place where you desire. Just give it firm pat down like this so that the gum sticks. Then you take your cloth flower again. Put a little bit of glue on there. Glue on here. Then turn this and stick it. Give it some time to dry, and if you think it is a little bit out of place, you can move it now because the gum is not, it's still wet, so it gives you that chance to move it about a little bit. And then we move on to the last piece over here, which is sticking the bottom. Put one tiny little drop there at the middle of these 4 holes. Take your button, you want to flip it on and immediately just stick it on there. Shouldn't be very difficult because, well, just press it in place like this so that the gum settles down, because it's a button and then there's a fabric, so it takes a little bit of time for a button to stick. You want to check that again because you don't want it falling off. Nope, it's not sticking. If it doesn't stick, you want to put glue all around the edges so that you know you've got a nice firm grip. Take your button carefully, flip it over again, and we can keep this aside to dry. Now we're going to keep this aside for just a little bit. You want to see if it's dry because you've got quite a amount of glue over there. Keep this aside. Then we move to the heart. Now the heart is pretty simple. You take the purple one, the bigger one first, take the pink one then you take the purple one. That's how your heart is going to look like. I'm not going to stick this because I've shown you the flower that's waiting for that to dry a little bit. And if you want, you can either keep it like this, so you can put your button. But I think the button gives it a little bit of, gives it a nice touch to it, makes it look finished. So that's how your heart is going to look like if you want to make the heart. This flower is pretty easy. You take your big flower over here, you've got to place them like this. And then your cloth flower goes on top. Open this, take your last button, put it like that. So there we go. We've got your flower, we've got your heart, and we've got this colorful little flower that we have just made. And it looks like we have success because the button is now stuck on. Now, what do you want to do to get this completed is take one of your badges. Keep this aside for now. So you've got to put gum on the badge. Make sure you get it nice and even on the edges right here. So you want to give it a proper firm stick. You've got to put some on the flower as well. Just a little bit. Don't overdo it with the gum. Keep your glue stick aside. Then what you do is you flip your flower over. Flip it over like this. Take your badge. Stick it on the top. this. And you want to leave that aside for at least 5 minutes so that the glue sticks properly and firmly. Pick it up a little bit and give it a tap. Oh. So you're going to face some little glitches like this, and it's okay, you can just put gum over it again, because remember, all of this is going to take some time to stick properly so that it doesn't fall out when you're using it. So if the button pops out, if the badge comes out, it's perfectly fine. All you need to do is pick it up, put some glue back on and stick it. So I'm going to be very careful right here because we still have things sticking, drying. So this is how your flower is going to look like. You've got the big flower, you've got your second flower over here, which is a nice yellow color, and you've got purple color as the cloth flower, and you've got your little button in the middle. Flip it over, this is your badge, and this is done. All you need to do right now is keep it aside and you are done with your badges. I'm going to keep it in the middle over here because it looks nice. And it's a finished badge. So you've got your heart, you've got your flower, and you've got your flower with the button.